Dear students, thank you all to my first online English class. As it is my first online English class, so I'd like to introduce myself. I am Najimuddin Shanto, assistant teacher in English at Shamata School and College. Dear students, today I will discuss on an important topic of grammar of class 9 and 10. And this topic is nothing but completing sentence. Now we can start. Completing sentence. Dear students, completing sentence means to complete an incompleting sentence with words, phrase or clause. We can complete an incompleting sentence with words, phrase or clause. With which item we shall complete an incomplete sentence, it depends on the sentence which is given in the question paper. Now we will discuss rule and examples, then it will be clear to you. Rule 1. It is time, high time, right time. Right time plus past indefinite tense oblique infinitive. Infinitive plus object or extension. Example, it is high time. It is high time. Dear students, it is so easy rule. Just you understand. If the sentence starts with it is time, high time or right time, then we should complete the sentence with this structure. Any sentence of past indefinite tense or infinitive plus object or extension. Here look at the example I have written. It is high time. We will complete with this structure, past indefinite tense. Any sentence of past indefinite tense. I believe you have idea about the structure of past indefinite tense. The structure of past indefinite tense: subject. I learn English. Here subject I learned is the past form of verb and object. This is the past indefinite tense. Okay. If we can write any sentence of past indefinite tense here, then it will be correct. We can also complete this sentence with infinitive. Infinitive means the base, to plus base form of verb is called infinitive. To learn English. Okay. In this two ways we can complete this sentence. It is high time I learned English, it will be correct. It is high time to learn English, it will be also correct. Now we can go to rule 2. Rule 2. No sooner had hardly had plus then oblique when plus past indefinite tense. Look at the example. No sooner had he come. To hardly had he done the sum. Dear students, look at rule 2. I have written if the sentence starts with no sooner had or hardly had. we shall complete this sentence with then oblique when plus any sentence of past indefinite tense. Here I have written an example. No sooner had he come. If the sentence starts with no sooner had, then we shall complete it with then plus past indefinite tense. Dear students, if the sentence starts with no sooner had, then we shall complete this sentence with then plus any sentence of past indefinite tense. I can write here then. Yes, the sentence has started no sooner had, so conjunction will be then any sentence of past indefinite tense, then I when past indefinite tense, subject plus past form of verb. Now look at the example 2. Hardly had he done the sum. The sentence has started with hardly had, so here conjunction will be when plus any sentence of past indefinite tense. I finished. I finished the sum. Very easy and very simple to you. Just you will remember that if the sentence starts with no sooner had, then you will use their conjunction then and any sentence of past indefinite tense. If the sentence starts with hardly had, then you will complete it with conjunction when plus any sentence of past indefinite. I have written here a sentence of past indefinite tense. I finished the sum. You can write any other sentence of past indefinite tense. Now students, we can go to rule 3. Rule 3. Present oblique past indefinite tense plus so that oblique in order that plus subject plus can oblique could plus bar 1 plus object oblique extension. Look at the example. I eat rice so that remember I ate rice so that. Dear students, you look at rule 3. I have written present oblique past indefinite tense plus so that oblique in order that plus subject plus can oblique could plus bar where present from plus object or extension. Here I have written I eat rice. Here is conjunction so that you remember it. So that the first clause I eat rice is present indefinite tense. If the first clause is present indefinite tense, then next clause will be subject plus can plus verb present form, any present form of verb. I can live. It will be more appropriate. I eat rice so that I can live. Here I have written subject plus can plus present form of verb live. If the sentence starts with present indefinite tense and if the conjunction is so that, then I shall write subject plus can plus present form of verb. You look at the example 2. I have written here I ate rice. Subject past form of verb, object past indefinite tense. If the sentence starts with past indefinite tense and conjunction is so that, then we shall complete it with subject. I ate rice so that I will write subject I, then I shall use could. As sentence first clause is past indefinite tense next clause will be subject plus could. I could plus present form of verb. I could live. I think these two examples are so easy. Just you remember, if the sentence starts with present indefinite tense and conjunction is so that, then we shall complete it with subject plus can plus present form of verb. If the sentence starts with past indefinite tense and conjunction is so that, then we shall complete it with subject plus could plus present form of verb. Students, I think we can go to rule 4. Rule 4. Would you mind start stop plus verb ing plus object oblique extension plus question mark. Example, would you mind? Dear students, you look at rule 4. I have written, if the sentence starts with would you mind oblique start oblique stop, then we shall complete this sentence with verb plus ing plus object or extension plus question mark. Here look at the example, would you mind. The sentence has started with would you mind. We will complete it now with this structure. Any verb with ing. Would you mind drink? Drink, K-I-N-G. Drinking. Would you mind drinking? Drink is the present form of verb and I have added ing with it. Would you mind drinking? Objective. It will be correct. Or you can use any other present form of verb with ing. It will be correct. Students, now we can go to rule 5. Rule 5. Present, past, indefinite tense plus s if oblique as the plus past indefinite tense oblique past perfect tense. Look at the example. He talks as if to, he taught as if. Dear students, you look at the 5. I have written, if the sentence starts with present indefinite or past indefinite tense and conjunction is as if or as though, then we shall complete it with plus past indefinite tense or past perfect tense. If the sentence starts with present indefinite tense and conjunction is as if. Look at example 1. Here is he talks. This is present indefinite tense. Conjunction is as if. If conjunction is as if and first clause is present indefinite tense, then we shall write here any sentence of past indefinite tense, it will be correct. Any sentence of past indefinite tense, it will be correct according to grammar. Here is present indefinite tense and conjunction is as if. So we can write past indefinite tense. He talks as if he knew all. Here I have written a sentence of past indefinite, subject plus past form of verb and object. Now look at example 2. Here is the sentence in past indefinite tense. If the incomplete sentence starts with past indefinite tense and conjunction is as if, then we shall complete it with any sentence of past perfect tense. Here look, I have written he talked. This is the past indefinite tense and conjunction is as if. Now we will write here a sentence of past perfect tense. Any sentence of past perfect tense will be correct. We know the structure of past perfect tense. Subject he, had, past participle of verb, we had known all. Students, I think these two examples have become too easy to you. I think now it is clear to you. Students, here is some different discussion for you. The rule, example 1, he talks as if. There is another structure to complete this sentence. The structure is, if you think the sentence expresses unreal past, which is not true or may not be true, then you can write in this way: subject plus where a scholar. In this way we can complete this sentence. If the sentence starts with present indefinite tense and conjunction is as if, we can also complete the sentence with the structure subject plus where plus object. It will be also correct. Or according to grammar, you can also complete the sentence. If the first clause is present indefinite tense and conjunction is as if, then you can write any sentence of past indefinite tense, it will be correct. Dear students, I think, dear students, today we have no enough time. We have to complete in a certain time. I have discussed 5 rules today. I ensure you, if you don't understand any item of completing sentence which I have written on the board, you will contact with me through mobile or text inbox. Dear students, I know that due to coronavirus you didn't get enough chance to take part in the class, so it has been started online class for you. If you follow online class of every teachers, it will be very helpful for you. It will help you to make an excellent result in the final examinations. As I have not enough time, so I have to finish here. Inshallah, I shall try my best to complete the sentence in the next class if I get chance. Till then, I wish you from the deep of my heart, stay well, be well, and thank you all again. Allah Hafiz.